Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing Conceited in the 1 minute pool on ICC, and he is coming at me with all guns blazing right now. For the first game in the session, I am up a pawn, but I'll try to use my development even more so than the extra pawn, because his position is suspicious to say the least. Probably will play rook b8, I guess, at some point, maybe hit b2. Let's just put a stop to these pawn advance shenanigans with that move. I think I'll just take with a pawn, sure. You can take on h3, though. I wonder how that affects things. He declined to do that. Now I get bishop d3 in if he does this. So, alright, maybe rook g1, attack g6 again. Hope you guys are having a good day. I played a really interesting bullet match with Danny Branch yesterday. If you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. It was 10 games. It was played on chess.com, and if I can get more bullet games on chess.com, I will definitely record more videos on that site. So, okay, what is he doing? He's defending right now. I have this move. This move wins. That's a nifty way to win a queen in the game, and he resigned. All right, so I'm at 24-32. Yeah, this is like a real nice tactical idea. If you practice a lot of tactics, you'll probably find that move pretty quickly. So let's go to the next one. I'm back in the pool. I'm playing at about 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Why do we fall? That's a good philosophical question. I guess we fall for a variety of reasons. It's hard to pinpoint exactly one. Let's go knight c6. I've actually had this position before. It's kind of tricky for white to handle because I've got stuff like this hitting b2 and d4. So he'll probably advance d5. Well, if he advances d5, queen takes b2 is possible. So he's already in some trouble just right off the bat in this position. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I've had this before.
Check.
Okay, I'm going to give it check and then just go back and just bank that pawn, basically. We can play e5. Yeah, we've banked that pawn. This knight is a problem, but I can just easily get rid of it with this move. See if he'll take. He probably should have taken, because now he has to occupy d5 with a pawn. I think that's less desirable. I'll try to go f5. I'm playing this kind of like a King's Indian almost. He's going to get run over here. If he takes, I have queen h4 check, and
check.
There goes the neighborhood. Let's go check here. I just don't want him to run away. Ooh, do I have queen takes e4? That's awesome. That is awesome.
Check.
Yeah, I have this checkmate.
Checkmate.
Sweet. Okay. All right, I'm at 24-41. Yeah, I mean, there were other ways to win this position, but queen takes e4 is the coolest one. So I've got two nice tactical games to start the session. Now we play the molecule. I've played this guy before. I think he's pretty fast, so as I always say when I'm facing a fast player, I hope I'm able to keep up with him on the clock. Well, it helps when they drop a bishop. He disconnected and forfeits. Okay. 24-55. Was a nice one. This is why it's dangerous to pre-move. You guys might notice that I don't pre-move nearly as often as some other bullet players. I probably pre-move less than I should, but I mean, pre-moving a move like c4, especially after I just played queen e7 and then bishop a3. I guess he didn't even see bishop a3 maybe. So, who knows. Okay, firetiger. I've played this guy before. We'll just stop him from castling. See if we can do that. He has d5. d5 is annoying though. Let's just go here, and then maybe e4 to explode the center. It seems like he should be losing something in the middle. I'll go here and see if I can get into e6. He saw that. Let's castle now. If he wants to take on e4, that's acceptable. He'll probably try to push me back with his pawns, like maybe g5 or something, I don't know. But I can jump into c5 with this knight and then maybe get into e6. Can I take on...
Check.
I can take this and win e7. Let's go here and triple. Queen e5 is probably a good idea too, if I'm able to make that work. Yeah, because now he has to play rook f7. We'll just go... What's the best way to do this? Let's go check now. And maybe come here. Let's take here. And then we'll go here. Knight e5 is an idea. Knight e5 could just win material. Let's do this. I don't want to trade my knight for his... He just resigned. Okay. Oh, actually, I missed knight f7. That would have been a better move. All right, back in the pool. So I'm at 24-66 now. I'm playing LittleMaster. LittleMaster. The frequency that people play this opening in Bullet is just incredible. Like, everyone plays knight f3, g3, bishop g2. It's so, so popular. Not that it's a bad line, but I think people have just decided that it's the best way of playing in Bullet. I mean, at least that's the conclusion that seems to have been reached by many players. Okay, I'll take here. We'll see if we can trade off the light square bishops, and maybe I can pummel him on that weak e3 pawn. It's backward and potentially weak. Okay, I'm loving my position right now. Maybe I can get my knight into c4. Just ratchet up the pressure. Maybe advance these pawns. b4 is actually a threat now. What is he going to do about that? Actually, I thought I could have maybe taken. I guess not, though. Let's do this. Bring our queen in. Start inching closer with our queen. Ah, man, this position looks fantastic. Let's go here. We'll just take some stuff. And I can take e3 like whenever I want. That's really nice about this position. Oh, no, I can take here with check. And if he goes king f2, I can take on f5.
Check.
Just grab that piece.
Check. Check.
Let's just check again and trade some stuff.
Time warning.
Yeah, this position is utterly resignable for him. He's going to try for some sort of stalemate or something, but it's not going to work. Whoops. Let's give it check.
Checkmate.
All right, 24-77 after that. LittleMaster. Who are you, LittleMaster? Jivan Kirimseti. Okay, I recognize that name. I think that's a young player, probably 23 to 2400 USCF. Young player from the US. All right, let's see what's going on in the pool. Nothing too high rated right there. Sorry, I'm loading these windows and you guys can't see them. Yeah, a lot of 23 to 2100 players on at the moment. I feel like in this game I should have had something right around this point when he played rook a d1, because b5 carries with it the b4 threat. My idea was that if he plays bishop d2, then I could eliminate the knight on f3 and then take on d2. Actually, no, I didn't have it before. Never mind. Just seems like I should have something more convincing than what I did. Maybe one idea is to withdraw this dark square bishop, like bishop b8, and then play queen d6 or queen c7, threatening again to take on f3 so I can get my queen into h2. That might have been a possibility. Okay, let's play Sicilian against Smoo. Let's go here. I guess he's willing to go back into like a c3 Sicilian now. Okay, I'll take that for sure. This is a poor version of a normal c3 Sicilian for him. Might as well go d5. And I'll try to develop like b6 and bishop b7, rook c8, those sort of moves. You can play queen h5, but I can do this without any issue. Let's just take here and invade with our rook. Bishop b4. I guess my idea is rook takes d3. I kind of have to be concerned about some possibilities on the king side. Like maybe h4 is a good move for him now. Yeah, I have to be worried about this a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go here. Just kind of play it safe, withdraw our bishop. Let's take this way. Yeah, I need to be able to exchange something. Let's go here. Just really want to crash through on d3, basically. That can't possibly be a good move. I'm sorry, Smoo. Yeah, you're not fooling anyone, Smoo. He resigned. Okay, 24-80 after that game. Yeah, maybe he slipped. Maybe he meant to play bishop takes g6 in that position. Probably did. But if bishop takes g6, I have rook takes on g3, bishop takes h7, king takes. I think he's falling short in the compensation category. Is that an Icelandic flag? Yes, it is. Well, we have a second. Let's see where we fall on the best list. I'm not even on the best list right now because I've had something of a rating depression over the past week. And yeah, it looks like you got to be about 2,500 to be on the best list. Andrew is on the best list, my student. So he's hanging around there. A lot of players over 2,600 at the moment. Seems like a lot of players are active on that list. Yet another game with G5 early on. I don't know if that's meant to take players who play this opening off guard or what, but it seems very strange. Okay. I'm just developing comfortably. I'm going to go G4. I'm going to crash through on this wing. Okay, like now his center is completely collapsing. At least it should be. Let's take here. Maybe knight H4 after this. If I can get into H5, that would be excellent.
Check.
He's letting me. Maybe bishop C4. Now there's always the possibility of a queen F7 move. Not saying it'll happen, but okay, let's go here. Guess we'll trade. Sure. Knight into F5. I can take E4 if I want to as well. It's nice. Yeah, he might have to trade some pieces now, like trading queens.
Check.
Yep, he does. Okay, let's take here and then castle. E4 is a possibility. Or D5, I mean.
Check.
This is nice because if he takes it, I have bishop C3.
Check.
And I pick up his rook. So that's a nice one. His rook is quite active, but I'm not really concerned at all. I can check here and pick up his knight on B4. We'll just see if he takes here. If he takes, I'll have bishop H6 even. All right, back in the pool against Gorato in that one. Maybe we'll get him again. He's kind of low, though, at 21-13. My tactics seem to be hitting this session. I'm getting a lot of good positions, but I seem to be recognizing the tactics. Bodes well in Bullet if you're taking advantage of your tactical opportunities. 2100s. Yeah, not a whole lot going on in the pool at the moment. I want to see if Depresniak has been playing. So, Grishuk. He hasn't played for about 5-6 days. He just logged on and cranked out some games. But all right, so we have Why Do We Fall again. I like thought-provoking usernames like that, you know. Make you reflect on the deeper meaning of life and chess. Okay. We'll play this specialty line of ours. He seems to know what to do against it, although this could be not risky, but I can take on C6 now. And he can't take with the bishop, which is nice. So here I'm planning this move. And let's go here. Let's do that. And then the bishop back to E3. He has some pressure to deal with on C6. Check. He can't easily move this knight. And just as I said that, he did move the knight. I've studied a position of this type before. This is good for white, so long as I can keep my pawn on D5 for a little bit. Yeah, because now he's liable to lose a pawn or two. I will go against that move, rook D1. Just so if he checks me, I can take on D3. I'm not going to pick up the pawn yet. Check. It's a little tricky, but I think I'm just consolidating. Let's go rook D2. That move can't hurt. Just defend B2 again. Maybe prepare a safe route for our king to get back to... Let's go H4, make sure he can't go G5. Safe route for our king to come back.
Check.
So, let's attack G6. It's a bishop. So benefiting from some blunders. At 24.91. This player was provisional. It was only their 17th 1-minute game. Yeah, very new account. Raffael from India. Looks like they're going to play the G3 bishop G2 system as well. Let's go here. The double fianchetto is just all over the place. People love it. Okay, let's go bishop C5 in this one. Same thing. I'll go queen E7 and then try to swap the dark square bishops. He doesn't let me. But now his rook is kind of glued to that square. Like, I don't know what his plan will be over the next few moves, but... So if I take, I can try to cramp him. Like, now maybe this rook wants to come to C8. Let's go B4. Yeah, let's go B4. Maybe I'll trade and take with my bishop. If he swaps again, I'll take this way. His rook A4 doesn't bother me that much, does it? Because my bishop is already defended on G4. So, okay, let's just do a waiting move, H6. He can pop his rook into C7, but that's not a big deal. Let's go here. See if he goes g4 and then knight h4. He might do that. He does this instead. Okay. Let's go here. Offer a rook trade. I'm fine with him taking on f6. That wouldn't bother me at all. Maybe I'll go f6 now. Just use my pawn to take out his... In case he's just going to swap stuff. Use my pawn to take out his bishop, like create a pawn wedge for his bishop to munch on. Seems kind of passive for him. We can go knight h4 now and get his knight into f5, but ooh, don't do that. That would drop the queen. I was about to play knight d6, allowing knight e7. Let's go here and just try to eject that piece. Both moving kind of slow.
Time warning.
So let's try to fix that.
Check.
Let's do this. Okay, knight b5. He can check on e4
check.
though. Let's do this. All right. I mean, we'll
check.
see if our b pawn's going to be causing some damage
check.
soon, isn't it? Oh, he has a check there. Okay, that's not that big of a deal though.
Check.
Guess it might be.
Check.
It has potential to be a big deal. Let's run with our
check.
pawn.
Check.
Yeah, we're
check
getting mated.
mate.
My perfect record was tarnished in this game. I thought I was going to go a complete session without losing a game, but I guess not. I wasn't saying anything about it because I didn't want to jinx it. But yeah, I had a good position that game. My light scores around my king became too weak, though. Bishop takes b3. Maybe that move wasn't good. Hard to say. Let's just flick the engine on and see. He played some accurate moves, too. Queen b8. Check. h4 was very annoying. Knight c3 would have been a good move to attack his bishop. Yeah, I think the way I played it was probably losing. Yeah, and he knew exactly what to do. I was thinking for a second about king g7, but he has knight f5 if he wants to force me to take the bishop. And then after knight f5, king takes g6, he has queen g8 anyways. So, nothing doing in that line. All right, I'm going to play 2 more games. I'm at 2468. That game like plummeted my rating. Lost 23 points because of that game. Somehow it doesn't feel quite fair because he was at 23-26, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's how it shakes out. Oops, I started to observe a game right when a new game started. I like water. Maybe I'll play this exchange variation again. Oh, he doesn't let me. Doesn't let me do it. I might still take on e5. Let's take on e5. Let's take on e5 again. Okay, this time let's play queen c2. And rook ft1 to follow. h3 just keeps something out of g4. c5. Don't know if c5 should be played
check.
Anymore now that I don't have a piece that can go to c4 necessarily, but it still seems okay. We're gonna have ourselves an endgame. You guys know I like endgames. He's grabbing space. Let's do this. We'll trade the light square bishops because I think that knight that I could potentially
check.
have coming to... Okay, this is... Man, I want to go win that a7 pawn, but I'm not sure. Let's do this. Okay, my knight is awesome now. I definitely do not want to trade it. Let's go here. Maybe I can go knight a5 later. He's so defensive right now. He can't hardly do anything. He just has a hard time finding a good move. Let's go here and try to go for b5. Breakthrough. Has to be just super duper careful now. Okay, let's go here. Let's take. Need an inroad for my knight to do some damage. Meanwhile, my pawn on g2 is becoming an issue. Really want to... Man, this is awful. I can't do anything with my knight. Oh, I resign. Okay. I couldn't find any way to break through. I just kept moving around and getting nowhere. Just checking who I like water is. Nothing listed. 24-17 peak rating. Maybe I should have done something right here. Or hereabouts. Like, after knight d8, I could go win his pawn on a7. Check. King d7, take, but I was worried my knight would get trapped. I guess I always have b5 if I need to bail it out, though. Yeah, I probably should have just banked the pawn. I saw that move, I just didn't like my knight ending up on a7. Sometimes I run into this problem, like I'll just move around, like waiting for my opponent to make a mistake in bullet, and yeah, things backfire as a result. So I'm playing conceited now. We will have a semi-Slav from the looks of it. Okay, I'll take that pawn, sure. It's a free pawn. b5? Yeah. He's going to play that, huh? Okay. Now I have to be slightly careful, just so I don't get stuff trapped. You can play bishop f4. It's an active move, but for the moment I'm up a pawn. Pretty clear, I think, too. Okay, let's do this. Let's trade the queens. Trade the bishops, maybe. I can get my other rook to e8 and attack e3. Okay, this will be a useful pawn, anchored in the opponent's position. Let's do this. Get this behind that pawn. And go g5.
Check.
And give a check. Yeah, they have to be careful. I can just take this now.
Check.
Let's give a check again. Let's go here. I mean, this pawn is worth a lot.
Time warning.
I'm even going to try to go back and keep the pressure on. Let's not get back rank checkmated.
Check.
Instead, let's do this. Let's go here. Rook d1 is just winning whenever I want it. There's a check on f7, but that's it. Okay, so I ended the session at 2450. I probably banked a few rating points, although I did lose 2 games towards the end. Let's take a look. So I started down here. What did I end up? I was at 2425 last time, so I went up 25 rating points this session. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 8 wins in a row, followed immediately by 2 losses, which were not bad games. I had good positions, but still went down. And then another win. So 9 and 2 for 11 games total. And some good tactical action in those games as well. And anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will be back tomorrow with another bullet video. Have a good one, guys. Bye.